What's up? What it do? Cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com. AshSaidIt.com, babies. Thank you so much for your endless love and support. We're doing this, y'all. The takeover is happening. It's real. Shout out to Lock Elegance. It is Lock Elegance LLC. Shout out to Angela Gillum. This show is being brought to you by Lock Elegance. Yes. We got the sponsors, baby. Yes, we got them. We're snatching them up everywhere. All right, so this is a particularly interesting question, which is just really weird. But, I mean, I'm not a perfect person. I've never said anywhere on any medium, on any interview, on any television program, on anything, any written or verbal entity. I've never, ever said in life anywhere that I'm perfect. I've never made a mistake. I've never misspoken. I've never done things out of turn. I've never spoken out of turn. Because I've done all those things a multitude of times. A multitude of times. I'm a human. I am flawed. I am not without flaws. Are you serious? And I've never said anywhere that I'm a perfect person and I'm the epitome of whoever. No, because you know what? I believe that everyone should live the life that they want to live. Now, some people may look at me and say, yeah, you know, I like the way that Ash is doing this or the way that she's living or how she turned her life around or whatever the case is. But I understand that I'm not out here trying to be a mentor. I'm not out here trying to be the perfect example of a human being. That's just not me. It's just not me. It's not who I am. It's not what I'm about. And at the end of the day, I can only be me. And some people will try to say, oh, well, she's trying to do this, or she's trying to act like she's never... When have I ever said that I've never made a mistake? Most of my life of what's happened to me have been things that I've done that I've made a mistake. But you know what? I've never been too big to admit to those mistakes. If I was wrong, I was wrong. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and try to build myself up to make people feel small and things of that nature. Like, that's just childish, and it's like, it's immature. And I'm like, who does that? But why? Why would you do that? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And anyone out there to say that I'm perfect or I think that I'm perfect, you obviously haven't been listening to this podcast for the last 2 years, because I have definitely opened up the realm of my life and shown my flaws. And I think that that's what a lot of people connect with the show, whether they want to criticize me or whether they want to cheer me on. I think that that's the human part that people get, and I think that's the human part that people appreciate, because they understand, oh, well, snap, this chick, she's not perfect. She doesn't have everything all together. She doesn't know exactly what she's doing all of the time. And I feel as though that's one of the things that people get about me, and I just want to say that regardless of where you are in life, definitely don't look to me as the person to model your life after, because I still got a lot of work to do. I'm not exactly where I want to be, and I still got a lot of trucking to do. I got a lot of trucking to do, and a lot of ground to cover. But I never want people to listen to this show, or to see me somewhere, or to read an article, or to get any type of vibe from what I'm doing that I feel as though I'm perfect and I've achieved this level of excellence and I could never do wrong. No, because guess what? On a daily basis, I still learn things about myself. I learned things that I can improve on. I learned where some new strengths are. I learned where some new weaknesses are. And I'm just like everybody else. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out as I go along. So it's not at all just something that I'm just randomly doing or just figuring out as we go along. It's a lot of work. It just is. It's just a lot of work. So continue to push forward regardless, but definitely don't look to me as someone to have the answer and the final say so and whatever it is. No, because I don't have it. Why? Because I'm still figuring out what this life thing is all about. There have been several dips in my life that I still question to this day. Why did that happen? And why did it happen the way that it happened? And what could have I done different? What? Question marks that are just forever just embedded inside of me. And I just want to say to you today, whatever it is that you want to do, you're capable. You can do this. Even if you're the only one that believes that you can do it. I have over 250,000 streams of this show. This was not by accident. It shocks the heck out of me still. Just to say, wow, at least 250,000 people worldwide have streamed my show at least once. At least once. The fact that I have pull like that is phenomenal. And I never imagined in a million years, it never even crossed my mind that something like that was possible. It didn't. I was just doing the show to do it, and I was trying to stay focused, and I was trying to stay positive, and I was trying to stay consistent, and this was the outcome. So that's what I'm saying to y'all today. If there's something that you want to do, you're going to have to go hard for it. You're going to have to go hard for it, especially when you do not see the result. When you don't see the end zone. That's when you got to go the hardest, because it's going to start to be people in your ear telling you, oh, that's not going to work. Oh, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that. You should do this. No, you do what's on your heart. You do what's on your heart, and you go hard for it, and you don't go until you see that outcome. When I tell you, blessings just continue to sprinkle down on your girl. Why? Because I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up. This plan doesn't work. Well, guess what? We got some other stuff up our sleeves. We got some other stuff to move. We got some other stuff to get this party really started. So it's not even a question of if. It's happening. It's a matter of when it will happen. That I don't know. But I do know if you don't at least get into the trenches, if you don't put in that work, you will never see it. Sitting back, having faith, praying, meditating, that's all good. That's all helpful. But even God said, an idea, a dream without work is dead. It's dead. If you don't put in the work, it will never come to pass. And that's what I'm saying to y'all today. I ain't mean to get preachy with y'all, but you get the gist of it. You don't put in no work, you definitely not gonna see nothing. You can hope and wish and pray all day, every day, but until you execute, until you actually put the steps into motion, it's not gonna happen for you. That much I can tell you. It's not gonna happen for you. So just continue to push forward. And I say this a lot because that's really where I was when I started Ash Said It. I was by myself. Nobody believed in me. The few people that I did have around me, they discouraged the idea. Told me to go back to work. Go get a typical 9 to 5 and get your money up and then do some other stuff. Everybody's going to have something to say. Everybody's going to have something to say. I guarantee it to you. They're going to have something to say, and it's not going to be nice. Why? Because a lot of them gave up on their own dreams. A lot of them they won't never tell you, but they see that fire within you. They see that gift that you have that was given specifically to you, and they want it. Or they just don't want to see you flourishing. They see that you got that dream, but they just don't want to see you flourish in it. They don't want to see that dream come to pass. They want to see that dream wasted. They want to see you give up on that dream. Why? Misery loves company. Remember that. Misery loves company. They want you unaccomplished. They want you unsuccessful. They want you unhappy right along with their miserable behinds. They want you right there with them. Don't give them that satisfaction. Don't give it to them. You do what you need to do, and you move on, and you float, and you soar, and you conquer. Those people that got negative things to say for you, leave them at bay. Let them stay with their negative mindset. You continue forward. Even if you're by your doggone self, you keep pushing forward, and you will see doors open up that you didn't even know existed. People will reach out to you that you didn't even know knew your name, nor your website, or your brands. So when I tell you today, I'm not talking from a book that I read. No self-help guru told me any of this stuff. I'm telling you from experience. This life is amazing. But you got to put in this work. Whatever that is. Whatever that, maybe the thing that you need to study. Maybe that thing that you need to practice. Maybe that thing that you need to do. It is so worth it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be some of the hardest stuff that you have ever done in your life. You are going to be struggling to figure out how the heck did I get into this? But it's going to make such a difference. And you're going to be so much happier, healthier, lovable, and all that good stuff. All right? All right, I'm going to get off of my soap dish. Or soapbox. I'm going to get off of my soapbox. But I love y'all so very much, and I want to see all of you flourish. And I want you to know that I love you. If no one's told you this day, this month, this year, I love you. I appreciate you. You got a question, comment, concern for your girl, email me, info@ashsaidit.com. That is info@ashsaidit.com. Tag me across social media at OneLoveAsh, the number 1 Love Ash. And anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. Because that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history book. Social media is nice. It's cool. It's helpful. But real life is so much better. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Deuces.